My community service activity is called El Jardín de Justicia, the Garden of Justice. I started this project alongside a competitive college access program called Next Generation Scholars. I am very passionate about food justice and making sure that low-income people have access to healthy food.
He impressed me from the first day I met him. He was just passionate, very quiet, but also very passionate about what he loves and what he cares about. I sort of heard a little bit more about what he was interested in doing at NGS. He started his garden during his sophomore year, and so as the Director of Community Engagement, I helped him look for scholarship money to help create the garden at Next Generation Scholars.
August 2013, Sally Matsuishi, the Executive Director of Next Generation Scholars, asked the junior class what they're passionate about and what's wrong with their community. A light bulb went in my head about the food injustices in Marin, and so she let me know that there was a spot available at NGS for a garden.
Next Generation Scholars is an educational nonprofit that helps low-income children gain access to college. We got this place and the garden was a pile of dirt. It had just heaps of garbage and weeds. And we had to sort of take a look at it and figure, what can we make that into? Today, after a lot of hard work by Johny and his leadership and working with other students, we were able to turn a very scary place into a thriving garden. We will have summer school this summer and our kids will eat just about every day food that comes out of that garden.
I knew that I was going to be going through the college process and I was going to be way too busy to completely run the garden. So I asked Christian Maldonado, who is a junior here at Branson, to help me out with the garden.
Allowing them to take over something that you've spent so much time with and being confident that they have the ability to do that is something I really see in a leader, and Johny really portrays that.
In the last 3 schools, I have volunteered at his schools and I have been watching him closely, and I noticed that he has that ability to be a leader.
At Branson, we try to teach our students to practice empathy as they volunteer and not to think of those they help as less fortunate than them in some way, but as a fellow member of their shared community. And Johny, I think more than any other student at Branson, embodies that mindset wholeheartedly.